Well, yoga. This is a yin practice today. Wow, I'm not sure what that line is. And our focus is on Saucha, purity. And it's purity of mind. So we know purity as far as cleanliness, taking a shower, brushing our teeth, washing our clothes, things like that. Everyone's pretty good at that. If not, we could always be better. This is more of Saucha, purity of mind with this practice. So purity of mind, our minds are all pure innately. It's just soon the thought spheres and the information we may tune into can start to close down or disturb or distract the mind from the purity that's always innately there. So we're going to practice today slowing down so that we're going to tune into that purity that's right there, always in our mind, where it's perfect peace, perfect stillness, perfect love. Let's begin. And we're going to be practicing sacred embodiment, of course. So finding a seat, whether it's on a cushion, we'll do our little opening meditation. Finding the earth underneath us. Feeling gratitude for this piece of real estate, earth energy that we get to occupy, be the custodian of. Just taking a moment to check in as we bring the breath to the belly. Nice deep belly breaths. Inhale, that lower belly is expanding out away from the spine. And on the exhale, that lower belly is coming in towards the spine. Taking a moment to just check inside and deeper into the energy body. And the emotional body. Dive into that Manamaya Kosha. And take this moment now, fully present with the self, several layers of the self. Create an intention in the positive and the present. And feel into those emotions of that intention. And releasing that intention with a this or better, this or better, this or better. Gently coming back, moving on to our mats. And we're going to take some little samadhi breaks as we bring our focus to that Saucha. And I also want to show you the Ujjayi breath. You've learned it, but we're going to learn it again. And we're going to create the intention to use this breath, this focused breath, throughout this practice. So we take our hand and be like a mirror, just fog up that mirror. Close your mouth and use that same muscle in your throat. You can hear a nice ocean sound, or it's been called Darth Vader. Perfect. So we're going to use this breath through our practice. So we're going to move into our butterfly. It's nice, always a nice way to start. Child's pose or butterfly. Nice ways. And there's a lot of nice ways to start. And I like this because you can kind of be like a butterfly and start to flap your butterfly wings. And I kind of imagine I'm dancing on a flower and flitting over to another one. And just slowing those legs down. Beautiful. We're going to just begin to move around a little bit in our Baddha Konasana. Allow the body to move, some circles, some rocks. Just enjoying that. Allowing the shoulders and the head to get in. The legs a little. Just moving your body. And bringing your awareness to the shoulders that are moving. Torso that's making circles, whatever it is. Bring awareness into the body and the sensations. And being connected as well to pratyahara, the inner sensations. Deeply connected with the body and the self. Let you allow your breath go in whenever you can remember. I always like to massage the feet a little bit. Let's bring those legs out. Let's flex and extend the feet. And bring our awareness into the feet, maybe wiggling the toes. Getting into the ankles. Moving up to the calves and the shins. And the thighs. Massage them a little bit. Just getting present to the body. Moving those thighs around. And the whole pelvic area. Hips. Chest. Just getting the whole body into it. The arms and the fingers. Just getting into our bodies. Into our bodies. Beautiful. And back into Baddha Konasana. Then let's inhale as we lengthen the spine. Finding more stillness in the pose, feeling those legs being drawn towards the earth and the spine being reached up towards the heavens, those two lines of energy. And on your exhale, exhaling down. And then once you get your perfect hinge, let's take one breath. And see if you can hinge a teeny micro bit deeper. And then release the breath. Use the Ujjayi breath if you can, and we'll go in for a few breaths here. And gently, kindly coming up. Beautiful job. And let's move into child's pose. And as we rest in child's pose, take this moment to bring your awareness to Saucha, the purity of the mind, what thoughts you think, those intentions you think. Just between, just finding that ground where there's just pure consciousness of purity inside your mind, peace and purity. And one more breath. And inhale coming up. And come up into table. And we're going to flow right up into up dog. You can go back and forth at your own pace. In your child's pose. And sometimes I like to go almost in child's pose and stretch out that low back. And all the way to up dog, finding your pace, your rhythm. And ending up in your child's pose. Going back into Ujjayi and finding that sense of purity and peace within. And coming up, let's bring those legs out in front. Let's bring them wide. We'll come up onto the sits bones. Inhale, lengthen the spine. And exhale, begin to fold forward. Finding your edge. And then rounding the back. And coming in. Taking a few breaths here, flexing and extending the feet. Getting any sensations. Using that Ujjayi breath, if you can remember, and focusing on purity. And coming over to one or the other leg. Nice stretch on the side. I love to massage the foot and the leg. And when you're ready, go to the other side. Fully present to sensations. Resting in that purity. Using the Ujjayi breath. And coming back up. And we are going to move into our easy cushion. So I don't see the other. Oh, there's that one. We're going to move into a nice little supported bridge. So coming down onto your back. And if you have a block or a cushion, either one work, putting that right under the sacrum. A nice supported bridge, less effort for your body. You still get a little bit of that back bend results. And if you want to widen the feet and let the knees come together, you can do that. And just resting in this pose, finding the most restorative place to put your hands, maybe on the earth or your belly. Bringing in your Jaya breath. Bringing the focus to that Saucha, the purity. Anything that is not pure can simply drain out. The earth can take that. And taking a nice deep breath into the belly. And then on your next inhale, pressing into the feet, lifting those hips, removing the prop, coming back down, and bringing the knees right into the chest. Little rocking, self-love, contemplating all the ways purity would look like self-love, self-respect, respect. Beautiful job. And we're going to move into a little, put the legs up the wall, or we could put the legs just straight up. We're just going to take a few moments. This isn't Savasana yet. And we always have the option in Savasana to bring the legs up the wall. So you can take them up the wall. You can just have them up straight. And enjoying that inversion. Bring in the Ujjayi, abdominal breathing. Resting in that contemplation of Saucha. Purity of mind, body, emotions, spirit. What does that look like for you? Couple more breaths. When you're ready, coming down, those knees in. When we get back onto our mats, the legs were up the wall, just bringing those knees in. Nice little hug. And move into a little knee down twist. So I have my left leg out straight. My right knee is bent, coming up onto that left side just an inch. Bringing that right knee to the left. Left hand is guiding it. My right hand is out 90 degrees, and I'm going to turn to gaze out over the right fingertips. Feeling that nice deep twist, those beautiful sensations. You can bring in that Ujjayi breath. That focus on Saucha, purity. And releasing that leg. And move over to the other side. Right leg is out, left leg bent. Coming gently onto the right side, taking the left knee over to the right. Left arm out 90 degrees and turning the head to gaze out over the left fingertips. Couple more breaths. And releasing. Beautiful. Bring back to center. Let's bring the knees into the chest. Rocking. Bring the legs up. Just play with the legs a little bit. You can bring them in towards the body. You can bring them out wide. You can bend the knees a little bit. Just finding a nice stretch. Maybe rock around a little. Kind of a happy baby. And then let's bring the feet together. A Supta Baddha Konasana. Rock back and forth, pulling the legs in, the feet gently in towards the body. Bringing the Ujjayi and that focus of Saucha, purity, mind, body, and spirit, emotions. What we speak, what we think. And then releasing the feet. And let's bring the feet to the earth, knees are up. And we're going to move into our supine pigeon. So bringing that right ankle onto the left knee, just above it, bringing that left foot up, bringing that leg in towards the body, feeling that nice hip opening. Bringing the Ujjayi breath. Contemplation on Saucha. And one more breath. Releasing the leg in the exhale. And going over to the other side. Bring that right leg in towards the body, clasping the hands behind the right hamstring. And gently pulling that right leg into the body. Using the Ujjayi breath, focusing on that place of purity within you. Engage that Mula Bandha. One more breath. And releasing the leg. Just shake the legs out. Beautiful. Let's bring those feet in. Baddha Konasana again. And opening it up. Nice and wide and pulling down in our baby. Feeling that hip opening there. And in the Ujjayi. Releasing the legs and just kicking around. Any last final movements feel good for you. And final pose. We're going to move into our hula, swiveling those hips. Everything's flat on the earth. And all your awareness to sensation. I'm going to focus on that Ujjayi breath. And coming back to center. Moving into hip pointers. One hip at a time. Lifts up off the earth. Pointing up to the sky. Coming back to center, moving into cat-cow on the earth. Cat, feel the small of that back pressing into the earth. And your cow, feeling it lift up as we arch the back in our extension. Back and forth, cat-cow. And coming back to center. The knees are up. And we're going to walk those feet wider and wider apart. And then we're going to move into single knee drop, dropping one knee at a time into the center. Bringing in the Ujjayi breath. contemplation of Saucha, purity. And one more time on each side. And going back to center, bringing those feet back in so they're touching, dropping both knees over to one side, lifting the top knee, double knee drop, and then the bottom knee follows. You can rest at any time. Find your pace, noticing sensations, bringing in your jaya, and a contemplation of Saucha. Maybe seeing all the ways you're aligned with Saucha. And noticing any misalignment, you can see opportunity to shift and align. It's where the growth is. Being honest with ourselves. And coming back to center, and we're going to move into our Savasana. So finding a blanket. I think you can use a blanket today. If you want to bring your legs up to the wall, you can do that. Nice blanket over you. And anything you need to adjust your body, socks on, a sweater, an eye pillow, a cushion under your knees. Getting comfy. And taking a moment to really feel that earth underneath you. That support. And acknowledging, maybe even feeling grateful for that support. Allowing the whole body to relax, all the muscles, letting go of all tension, body becoming heavier, releasing into the earth. So you feel like you're one with the earth. Feel that connection. And resting in silence and gratitude. Taking a deep breath into the belly. Nice inhale. Coming back into the body. Wiggling the fingers, the toes. Stretching out the arms and legs. Making any movements, feeling good in the body. And when you're ready, rolling over to one side or the other. And then coming up. Coming up to a seated position and taking this moment to check in. Check in on the physical body. Pranayama. Pranamaya kosha, the energy body. Inner aliveness. Pratyahara. And the Manamaya kosha, the emotional body. And bringing your intention back into focus. Taking a moment to repeat that intention, bring your awareness to it, and feel those emotions of having it now. And sending that intention off with this or better, this or better, this or better. And we'll conclude with Namaste. I honor the place in you in which the entire universe dwells. I honor the place in you which is of love, light, truth, and peace. When you are in that place in you, and I am in that place in me, we are one. Namaste. Thank you for joining me for Yin Yoga. Wishing you a most beautiful and blessed day.